Welcome to another cast of today. As we'll see when the game loads, obviously FAF does its nice little, you have the game, you have the replay, now you load it. Now the question is, will FA load the game? Oh, wait there, I need the map. Right, the map today of this replay is Water of Isis. It's the 4v4 version of Water of Isis. So, as we can see while the game loads, obviously it takes a while. So now, obviously the Water of Isis map, never seen it, never played it. So, we'll find out now. I do know RK4K likes this map. I believed he trolled quite a bit of people in this map. Right, as we can see, it's the 4x4 Isis is pretty much like Field of Isis, but 2v2. There is a 2v2 version of the Water of Isis here as well. So, let's see how this game pans out. Right, so if we start with the left-hand side of the teams, let's do it. So, on the left-hand side, who is Yellow and Aeon, we've got Avantagard, who is not that good in GW, hasn't beat me yet in 1v1. We've got Mr. Death, Blue Aeon. We've got the Punisher, who's on the bottom side, he's Blue Cybrant. And we've got the Penetrator, who is Seraphine and Pink. Yeah, he's probably a girl. On the right hand side of the map, we've got Gigarix, White Cybrant. We've got Bladador, who gave me the link to this map. You RK4, FYI. Who is Red Cybrant? Red Sarah, sorry. We've got Inko Akuchika. Don't have a clue, can't say it, but he's pink and he's Cybrant. And we've got Silver Connus. He's... You can't say that's orange, you can't say that's white, you can't say that's grey. Some stupid fucked up colour in here. So as we can see, we've got a quick scout by the Aeon. So by the left hand side, we've got the yellow, we've got the quick scout. So I'll say that. So for the purpose of this, team 1 is on the left hand side, team 2 is on the right. So if you have a look, it's pretty much basic builds by both players of the back. But the board is going air as a second one, but we've got a quick T2 mass upgrade by Connects. And we've got Inkund going, we've got that stupid name going air as well. And, yep, so, at the moment, pretty basic builds. We've got Punisher going T1 air right next to his hardware carbon power plant, as well as the T1 radar. Obviously, Avantagard started with Aeon's in Air Factory first, and so did Mr. Death, who actually uses ACU to build the hardware carbon power plant. So, pretty much so far, Team 1 has only done a scout, which is literally just been killed in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Team 2 has done fuck all. So, let's have a look. How is this going to pan out? We've got the echoing whore of Punisher and Bador, opposite teams, so this might be quite an interesting fight. Then we've got the Silver Kunis and the Avantagard, so this might be quite an interesting... This might be quite an interesting map. Obviously, we got Avantagard starting with a second air factory. And we've also got Mr. Death, who's going to be handing out some death, unless he gets death himself. Starting with a second T1 air factory. He's also got 2 T1 engineers going for 2 land factories. Obviously, he's going to start producing engineers out of the land factories to mass assist the air interceptors. If we have a look, we've got the Seraphim of the Penetrator, who's probably gay, retarded, and doesn't know how to suck cock, or does pussy, don't care. But he's probably retarded, his IQ about 10, or he is age 10. He's going for an air factory with all the normal shit around the air factory. We've also got, we've got activity now. Fuck me, we've got air activity. Woohoo! Finally, we've got some action in this match. But, oh, wait there. Sorry, I got too upped in. It's all fucking scouts. 5 minutes in, it's all fucking scouts. Not a single fucking interceptor being used at all, whatsoever. How bad are these bunch of piss takes? Well, we've got the Punisher, who's actually done the first offensive unit in this game for quite a while, which is called a Naval Factory. Since this map is actually seen, it kind of comes in handy with actually how to do something in the fucking usefulness of the game. But then we've got Keegrix. He's done the exact same thing, so yeah, pretty much standard builds from the front and the back. So let's have a look how they're going. So the back play. Bador is currently using his ACU as a battering ram with 2 horns on the side of his arms. Currently not doing much, not even upgrading his mass extractors, but he is. Nope, he's not doing anything. No, oh, that's interesting. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the foreigner of the purple. He's got a T2 mass. He's got 2 T2 mass extractors and the rest of T1. He's doing something useful, and he's also going for a naval factory. That's good. Here we have a look at Avantagard. Avantagard is got 4 T2 mass extractors. So far, he's probably the only player that's actually bothered to do shit in this game. We've got another player. Oh, the Punisher. He's got 5. Oh, Avantagard's being out punished by the Punisher. Ho ho. So obviously, we can see the players can eco, but at the moment, they can't do fuck all apart from eco. I've got to see no fighting whatsoever. However, I do say however, because I've just seen in the right-hand side of the map, we've got 4 interceptors. Right. Guys, if you're watching who played this map, you don't build 4 interceptors, you build bombers. You go over to the enemy's base, you bomb the shit out of it. You go after the engineers, you bomb the shit out of them. You make the brains go pie high. You make them crap themselves. You get an ACU crapper and it goes boom. That's how you play 4v4 ISIS. Fuck me. We've got an Avantagard. What the fuck are you doing? You haven't even begun attacking. You're building 3 T1 torpedo launchers. They can't launch shit. Well, against T1 they can, but they can't launch shit. The only fucking player in their team that has done something so far is the Punisher. And that name needs to be changed because it's fucking shit called the Punisher. But he does have a T2 air factory, so I'll give him a break today. However, Mr. Death is building T2 interceptors. Thank you. A defensive unit. Not an attacking unit, so still no action. And he's still upgrading his T2 mass extractor, and he still doesn't know how to pause an extractor while you upgrade it. But he is building T2 power generator. If we have a look at the other team, oh, we've got a T1 bomber. It's about fucking time. Let's have a look. Just for the fun of it, we got Bador, who actually sent this replay in. Well, he warned me about the replay. That was absolutely epic. As we can clearly see, we're watching it. It's dropped. It's off on the run. It's gone for the engineer. And it's missed like 20 miles away. But it does have quite a lot of interceptors around it. So obviously the Seraphim bomber has just almost got vetted, but he is under heavy attack by the air support of the enemy of Team 1, with Team 2 trying to cover, but obviously can't cover that much. So finally we do have some piece of equipment being fattered, battered, blown up, and blown into smithereens. Pretty much the decent game so far. Yeah. You wish. You've just signed into the worst game in the fucking century. So let's see if this gets any quicker, because we do have, with Team 2, at least they're actually building some units. They're building some aggressive units. They've got frigates up. They've got subs. They've got 3 players in the sea. However, on Team 1, they've got 1 player in the sea because Avantagard isn't doing any sea. He's got a naval factory, and it's paused. Naval factories don't do fuck all when it's paused. So, this looks like going to be a rom-com stomping by Team 2. Team 2 have interceptors. They have a lot of interceptors. They have a lot of sea. They have a lot of eco. Looking at the eco, it's pretty much the same, apart from Mr. Death has the most power, but the worst mass. Don't know how you work. I don't know how you do that though, Mr. Death, but it's one way to get yourself killed. I'll give you that. But yeah, so at the moment it seems to be a boring game. If we have a look in, oh, we've got some Auroras on the go. Oh no, we've got the Seraphim artillery. They're the worst ones in the world. However, we've got some naval factories. We've got Seraphim sending artillery out. We've got 5 subs in the water. We've got another 4 subs in the water. We've got 3 frigates. So this looks to be quite a good romp stomping. So, if you have just tuned in to the glorious 17 viewers, which is probably a new high for this channel, we've got Mr. Death going for his ACU upgrade. We've got Team 1 doing fuck all. We've got Team 2 playing very, very aggressive, which I like playing aggressive. It's a shame it isn't land, because I'd send a bunch of pillars on fucking Team 1's ass. But yeah, we've got an aggressive game going on. We've got a naval factory being built on an ACU. Didn't know that was even remotely possible, but it is clearly, which is quite interesting. We've got a lot of engineers assisting the naval factory, but not properly assisting like every pro in the game does, because every pro in the game assists one engineer to the naval factory, and all the engineers assist that one engineer. You can have at least 100 engineers on one engineer assisting one naval factory, and it produces a hell of a lot faster, and it's even worse. As we can see, we've still got the Seraphim artillery being killed by T2 courses, which is about to be rom-stomped by the interceptors of the enemy team, of Team 2. So basically, Team 1 is going to get their ass kicked. Team 2 have been very, very, very aggressive early on. So basically, at the moment, it looks like Team 1 is teched up. As we can clearly see, we've got 3 T1 bombers bombing. So we've got some interesting attack coming on. We've got subs that are currently outside of the T1 bit, out of Team 1's base. We've got frigates that are en route to the Team 1 base. We've got subs with them frigates. We've got an artillery spam by the Seraphim Bador. So basically Bador is literally went, fuck you Team 1, you done fuck all, I'm coming to kill you. But we do have a T2 naval factory getting built. That's not going to stop them T1 artillery. Them useless Avantigrades T1 torpedo launchers can't launch shit because they're being attacked from the air, not the sea. So pretty much Team 1 has fucked up royally, scurily and massively. But there's some hope in the kitty eventually. But here we go. We got a nice little fight going on. We got frigates shooting at the air. We got frigates shooting at the the subs, which have just been raised. Oh god! You don't raise subs versus frigates because the Cybran frigates are so overpowering, which has been highlighted to me by iStreamer, the overpoweredness of the Cybran frigate. But yeah, quite funny. But we do have a T2 Sea factory from Avantigrade, but T3 does fuck all against this. Avantigrade is doing T2 point defenses with a shield, so obviously he's now in defense mode. Team 1 is fully royally scurily in defense mode 1. So pretty much They're not really doing much. They're getting the base kicked out of them. They're trying to build T1 frigates from a T2 naval factory. They still weren't able to get it out. As we can see though, well, when I see my cursor, there it is. Avantigrade can't really do much. The Penetrators, early teching, early on in the game, has done absolutely nothing. He's now got 2 T3 mass extractors. So he's got T3 mass extractors, he's cybering, well, he's Serra, and yet the Seraphim player that is currently attacking him with the T1 artillery hasn't really done much. Interesting. Oh, what a shame. Look, so in 14 minutes, Team 1 has ecoed and got romped, stomped all over it. Team 2 has went for a half eco, half aggressive, but full aggressive as well. Because now, Avantigrade has actually decided to go Aurora spam. Only took him about 14 minutes to figure this one out. Oh, really? Can we at least get some decent players in this game? The Penetrator is currently trying to penetrate the T1 frigates from his edge of his base, but does he know that there are subs in there? So the Penetrator has just OC'd a frigate with less than 20 HP. What a waste of 5,000 power. He's trying to build a torpedo launcher when there is about 5 subs directly below him. Oh god, man. This game is being full of epic fails of biblical proportions. It has to be said. Let's have a look at Teams 2 bases. No, nothing interesting going on here. Let's have a look forward up. Oh, we've got coursers coming in. We've got cruisers coming in with T2. So they're going to start pounding everything. Can't see T2. Oh, we've also got destroyers from the top T2 unit. So that's going to be good. But oh, wait there. Yep, finally he's managed to use the OC to its proper ability to kill a T2 destroyer of Cybran quality. Took him a while. Bordeaux is doing quite a nice tactic of sending all the T2 bombers to kill the Penetrator's ACU. It does the job. It's quite hilarious in the time of trying to do it, but it does the job. There's a nice air fight going over this forward sea base of T1, which you can clearly see. You've also got the Seraphim. As you can see, in the bottom of the sea, right below them, you can see all the T1 interceptors being killed. We've also got our T2 destroyer now. Oh, wait there. Yep, I hate this map, because you can't really do what I like to do. There we are. Look at all that mass. All that mass at the bottom. You got a T2 destroyer shooting at Auroras. So basically, Avantigrade's Aurora spam is now completely useless. You also got another T2 destroyer who's currently attacking penetrating defense. If you look at the T2 destroyer, it's very, very destroy-y. It's very, very cyber-y. We've got the penetrator incoming. But we've also got T1 artillery by Bordeaux, which is currently coming to back up the T2. Penetrator oh god. Penetrator has decided to try overcharge a T2 destroyer, which was completely out of range because he walked into the sea and couldn't destroy anything. That's another epic fail of biblical proportions in this game. So basically, Team 1 has built no gunships to try and stop this thing. Team 1 has been on the back burner all game. However, Team 2, which is based on the right hand side, have literally out-ecoed and out-spammed them. He's done everything they wanted to do. If we have a look at Penetrator's ACU, he's currently being harassed badly by the destroyer turrets, but they're easy to miss. They're easy to dodge. Like he's doing quite well there. Well, no, not there, because he got it. Stupid idiot. He's still getting it there. But if you move, obviously, the destroyers don't take into account where you're moving to. Because once they fire, you can move away. He's been hit again, so he's got 400 HP, but he managed to whittle his way out of that one. Which he's in the Punisher's base. But the Punisher does have T3 air. Yeah, having T3 air in this map with 2 cruisers directly outside your base does not do anything to help you whatsoever. Because you're just going to get mashed like this. T2 interceptors by Mr. Death. Quickly and fastly being destroyed by the cruisers. Literally right behind, outside their base. Avantagard's ACU is being harassed badly. While he's still trying to build another T2 shield. While he's being shot by destroyers and cruisers. Obviously, he's using his engineers to assist the shield, because when you do that, you increase its life, you increase its shield's health, but clearly he's running out of shield space. He's run out of shield strength as well, so you can clearly see Avantagard, whatever the hell you want to call him, is getting his ass whooped. The destroyers are slowly moving in. As we have a look at the overall team map, it's pretty much 75-25 to Team 2, which is fantastic by them. So that's fantastic trolling by Team 2, because they're actually managed to get 75% of the map without doing anything. Because Team 1 just ecoed. They didn't do anything. They didn't use their eco. They're trying to kill cruisers with T2. It doesn't work. You need to do T3. It's the only way of doing it. That's the way. So pretty much, having quick T2 Cybran has pretty much harassed Team 1 so badly that their backsides are falling off. So let's have a look at the other side. Let's go and look at the sea from Avantagard's point of view. So as we can see, Avantagard's currently being bombed by 5 cruisers, 3 cruisers and 2 destroyers. That's good. Avantagard is somehow still keeping his shields up, but he's losing the T2 point defences. He does have power to do all this, so that's not a bad thing. As we can see, just in the far background at the top right, you saw a T3 torpedo bomber. They're trying to now kill their cruisers, but can't do much because obviously they don't have anything. The only way to stop all this sea attack is get a Spider, a Galactic Colossus. Yeah, the only way is to get a Spider and a Galactic Colossus. As we can see, we've got hover tanks being brought in now. But the Penetrator has 42 point defences. As we can clearly see, which only 2 are shooting. But the hover tanks do have quite a lot of health, but they do pack a punch. When they fire, they pack a big punch, and you don't want to be in the punch range when they fire, because you will lose. As we can see, Avantagard is now starting to build T2 artilleries, because the only way he's going to be able to hit them destroyers is with artillery. But he's losing his shield arrays. His shields are going down faster than he can build artillery. That's just purely because of the fact that he's got 4 cruisers, no, he's got 5 cruisers and 2 destroyers. He's also outside the base, he's got another destroyer and another cruiser. So unless Avantagard can start doing something quickly, like protect his base faster, quicker, more efficient, there is no way to stop this. The Punisher is building T2 point defense, T2 artillery. No Punisher, you're meant to go for Spider. It is now 21 minutes into the game. This is where you should have Spiders. The only way you can stop stuff is building spiders. We do have... Well, the Punisher has gone for a T3 gunships. They are good, but due to the amount of spam in the middle, they will just get ripped out in shreds. As you can clearly see, the gunships have just died. Didn't really do much damage. Didn't do one piece of damage whatsoever. So, not good for him. He is dead. Now we've got T1 bombers trying to come in. But Vanguard is now losing even more shields. But the only thing that is currently saving him are the artillery. The only thing is saving him is the T2 artillery. That's the only thing Vanguard is being saved by at the moment. And his ability to build shields and die at the same time. So we can see Vanguard is now down to 7,500. So Vanguard seems to be the first one to die in this game. Obviously, this game has been a complete romp stomp. The only romp stomp. This has been the biggest romp stomp I've seen in a while. As we can see, Mr. Death is trying to spam Auroras out. It's a bit late. Should have been done quicker, sooner, and more efficient. But it's still being done, and they're still getting the base kicked out of. But it's better than them losing the base, don't you say? Here we go. We've got Blazers. Blazers are so overwhelmingly useless versus Navy. So we can clearly see a Blaze is doing 4 HP damage to a T1 frigate. A Cyber and T1 frigate is 1900 health. That is absolutely astonishing for a Cyber and T1 frigate. The Punisher has been killed. Looks like Control K. Or Mercy. I'd rather say it was a Control K. Yeah, it looks like Control K. So the Punisher has given up. Obviously, he didn't give his units because this game is no give. So there's one down. There's only 4 more to go. As we can see, we've got the Restorers trying to kill T1 frigates. But because the pure amount of cruisers in there, they don't have a fucking chance. Vanguard is still... Don't know how he's doing it, but he's still in there. He's still surviving right next to his base. So even though all the destroyers and all the cruisers are still firing his base, he's still surviving. Oh, I've just been told that the Punisher's death was done by a T2 bomber snipe. Well, that one got past me. So that's good. But we do have a T2 destroyer on land harassing the penetrator. So the penetrator can't penetrate anything. We've got another T2 bomber snipe coming in by Badua. But his shield is taking the damage. Oh, we do have T3 interceptors out by the Team 2 as well. So obviously it's going to be a T2 bomber snipe, trying to be a T2 bomber snipe for the penetrator's death. And we've also got T3 interceptors up. So basically, if Mr. Death went GC, as soon as he saw destroyers on his base, all them destroyers would be in full retreat, and it wouldn't be as bad as it is now. This has been a complete romp stomp. As we have a look, the shields are pretty much down to 50%. One shield is now down to 25. Oh, the penetrator's run out of power. Oh, this is an opening. With the penetrator's lack of power, his ACU is open to killing. He's down half. He's down half strength now, the penetrator. He's on 5,000 health now. So will the penetrator die in this match? This is good. Obviously, Avantagard has actually survived the Destroyer's ambush quite nicely. And the Punisher has survived with 3,800 health from a T2 bomber snipe by Bador. Bador. We do have T3 Aurora, T3 Restos. Still hitting the gunships. Now the destroyers are on high. Now the destroyers are coming out because of the blazes. The penetrator has been killed by a T2 bomber snipe as well. So this is now a good game. Well, this has been a romp stomp of a game. So it's basically Mr. Death and Avantagard v4. They are so overwhelmingly outmatched in this game. No matter what they do, the only way they can win this is possibly by a GC and shield spam at this moment in time. Other than that, they don't stand a catch chance in hell at the moment. As you can see, you've got blazes coming in, Auroras coming in. And you got another snipe going in. So another snipe to Mr. Death. So that just leaves Avantagard left. So Avantagard is now the only person in this Team 1 who's left. Doesn't look like it looks like a good game, but he is getting beat. So as we look into the final moments of Avantagard, we see another air spam attack. Oh, well, I've just been alerted by Mr. Death himself, who is now dead, as it states in his name. He controlled K. So basically, Mr. Death is a full-on quitter. Yeah, I hate quitters. They're absolutely fucking useless. If no hope, only if he built a GC instead of building Restros, he might have stood a chance against the sea, but clearly he doesn't stand a chance against, well, anything anymore. As you can see, we've still got destroyers just outside the base, so they can't be hit by the artillery or anything else like that. But it's pretty much a good game. We've got a T3 battleship inbound now, so it's been that much of a game that Even T3 has to be brought out into this, which is quite funny. We've got another T3 battleship that's just been built as well. So both teams, it's taking the chance of building T3 battleships. Oh, what a shame. Avantagard, I will give him this. I will give him this. He has put up quite a nice fight. It's a shame that in his base he doesn't have T3 in SAMs. Because if he had T3 SAMs and T2 flak and T3 shield all around his base, this would be quite a nice game. But however, Silver Kronos is currently built. It's currently got his ACU dropped quite nicely in the back of the base. You got a T1 point defense and a T2 turret. If it wasn't for this T3 shield generator right here, that would have been quite a funny. That would have been quite an epic kill in the back of the base. But he does have harbs up now, so obviously it's just pretty much good game because the big guns are coming out. And if you can stop one of these from attacking your base, you've done a very, 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 very good job. It takes about 4 T3 shields to stop a battleship from killing you. Because one of his T2 shields is down. One more hit. And it should be down. Because here comes a second T3 battleship. And a third one's en route. So now, it's becoming a battleship killing ground. Poor Avantagard has now been killed by T3. Has now got T3 battleships knocking on the doorstep. Even though he's got blazers, blazers don't do that much damage. As the big massive damage you can see there, that's called T2 artillery. He's got quite a lot of T2 artillery. So if we go and have a look at Avantagard, he's got 120 plus income. He's got 5 grand in power storage. He's got 10 T2 flak. So he's got 10 T2 flak. Obviously you've got the spamming array of 3 T3 battleships now on your doorstep. There's no way you can stop that. To make it even worse, you got Silver Kronos right on your doorstep, on the just below you, and you've also got the big massive energy spam for Bador. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna put all them on a couple of T3 massive couple of T3 land factories and start spamming the crap out of them. And watch them walk straight into your base. And there's nothing you can do when you see them flying straight in your base in a continuous little thing. Nothing. But one of the battleships down. So the T2 artillery, T2 art's actually doing a good job. But you've got another T2. You've got 2 more T3 battleships inbound. Avantagard's getting his ass whooped. It's a big whoop come stomping. I haven't seen a game like this in quite a while. And if you just look at the middle of the screen, if you see Silver Kronos currently has a large amount of T3 bombers heading his way. Avantagard knows this and he's high scaled it. Oh! He survived it! With 200 HP, 2000 HP left. He's not going to survive the next one because either come, as you can see, either come them. And that's a good game. So thank you, Bador, for notifying me of this good game. And obviously, as you can see, Team 1 got absolutely stomped by Team 2. But it's been a very good game. And you'll see another cast from me, you'll see another 2 casts from me tomorrow, as I have just been sent them by RK4K, to be another interesting game. So, see you again tomorrow, and thank you for watching.